Okay, so we have this situation. Okay, so we have this situation. Let f defined from R to R, g defined from R to R be two non-constant differentiable function if f dash x is equal to e power f of x minus g of x into g dash x for all x belongs to real number, and f of 1 is equal to a g of 2 equals 1, then which of the following statement is are true? Okay, so in this part we have to judge f of 2 and g of 1. These two things we have to judge. Now look at this, how we will approach this question. So first, just segregate things. So we have f dash x equals to e power f of x into e power minus g of x into g dash x. Correct? Now base same, power add, that's why I did this one. Now look at this. What I want to do, I want to segregate f and g. So for that I have to send this thing on the left hand side. Okay. So the point is, look at this. So can I write e power minus of f of x f dash x equals to e power minus g of x g dash x. Correct? Now look at this. We have a function, we have differentiation of that function. So we will integrate both sides. Okay, with respect to x because we have function in x. Okay, now look at this. Like you know that both are appearing to be same. So the way we will handle this, we will handle the same way this component. Correct? So what I will do, I will take this component as z. Okay, so z is minus of f of x. Let's do the differentiation with respect to x. So dz by dx equals minus f dash x. Correct? So can I replace this with e power z and then dz? Correct? We will have same thing. Now, can I write this thing as e power minus of e power f of x? And e power z integration is e power z. Now you have to replace z with the assumed value. Okay. Now, same thing we will happen. It will happen for the RHS component. So can I write minus of e power minus g of x plus integrating constant? Correct? Now look at this. What I will do, I will exchange these two things, means I will ask one thing to come this side, one thing to go that side. So it is e power minus of g of x equals to e power minus of f of x plus this integrating constant. Okay. Now to, you know that we have two function, we have, means we have two variable, you can treat both function as variable and you have only one equation. But look at this, they have given you something, some relationship. So they have given you f of 1 and g of 2. So can I replace x with 1? Okay, so if you'll replace x with 1, we will have e power minus of g1 is equal to e power minus of f1 plus c. Now you know value of f of 1 is 1. Okay, we don't have this thing. So we will write e power minus of g1 is equal to e power minus 1 plus c. Okay. So we have this as first equation. Now what we will do? We will replace x with 2. X with 2 because they have given you value of g of 2 as well. Okay. So same thing, e power minus g of 2 is equal to e power minus f of 2 plus c. Now g of 2 was, think it was 1. Yes, it is 1. So e power minus 1 equals e power minus of f2 plus c. Correct? Suppose that this equation is 2. Now we have to get rid of this integration constant c. So what I will do, I will subtract. Okay. So if I'll subtract, we will have this component as e power minus g1 minus e power minus 1 equals e power minus 1, and this c gone, we will be left with minus of f of 2. Okay. Now can I ask, like suppose that we are interested in finding g of 1. Okay, so I will send everything that side. So can I write e power minus of g of 1 is equal to 2 times e power minus 1. So e power minus 1 can be written as this thing minus of, can I write this thing as, we have f of 2 g of 1. G of 1, we have g of 1. No, we don't have g of 1. Now suppose that we have 1 by e power f2. We can write this thing, no, because the power is in the negative, so we can take things, okay, like this. So my point is, you know that this component is what? Exponential function, which is a positive quantity. Correct? So if it is positive quantity, this has to be positive quantity. Correct? So, and this is also positive. This means what? This means that you are subtracting something from this thing. Correct? So can I say that e power minus of g1 is less than 2 by e? Like if I'll ignore this component, you know that it cannot be 0. It will be a positive quantity. So you are subtracting something from this. So 100% it will be positive only. So you are subtracting something. So it will be, means this component will be lesser than that. Na? Okay. So I feel that this is less than this. Now what I want to take? I want to take ln e both side. You know that ln e is an increasing function. Also you know that if you will take or remove increasing function, it doesn't affect the sign of inequality. Correct? So can I take ln e both side? So we will have ln e power minus of g1 less than ln 2 by e. Now look at this. You have minus of g1 smaller than, you can write this thing as ln 2 minus ln e. So ln e is 1. Now you know that you are talking about g of 1, so you will multiply by minus. If you multiply by minus, sign of inequality will change. So g of 1 will be greater than, you know that you have multiplied by minus 1. So ln 1 will become, ln e will become 1 minus ln 2. So this is your g of 1. Okay. and same thing you will apply for finding f of 2. Means I will proceed with this component again. Okay, means if I have to find out g of 1, I'll write g of 1 on the right hand side, remaining thing on the other side. So I'll take this thing that side and we will apply the same logic. So can I write e power minus of f2 is equal to 2 by e minus e power minus g1. You know that it is exponential function, so it is positive. RHS has to be positive. So if RHS is positive, you know that this thing is always positive, this thing is always positive, okay, and you are subtracting something. So 100% can I say that e power minus of f2 will be slightly smaller than 2 by e. We will apply same logic, means we will take ln e both side. You know that ln e is increasing function, so it doesn't affect the sign of inequality. So you will have minus of f2 lesser than ln 2 minus ln e. Now what we will do? We have to find out f of 2. So we will multiply by minus sign. You know that if we will multiply by minus, sign of inequality changes. So f of 2 will become 1 minus ln 2. So the value of f of 2 is slightly greater than 1 minus ln 2. Okay, I hope the idea is clear and now you guys can handle this situation. Okay.